Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I am here with my second layout using the Studio Calico Camelot kit. I had done a layout quite a while ago and then I put the kit down and just haven't gotten back to it quite yet. So I'm now getting back to it. This is my second one. And this one is going to be about Kaylin, who put on these really funny aviator glasses in a store one day when we were shopping, and Josh took a picture of her, so I thought it was adorable. And so I'm going to scrapbook that today. So the background paper I have there, that is from Dear Lizzie from her Daydreamer collection. And I am using these alphabets that are from Studio Calico. I don't remember the name of them, to be honest with you, but they're like a rubber scripty font, and I love the font on these. They are just gorgeous, and I love how you can just put them together. It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not, so I love those alphas. And then I use the 2 and the 4. Those are from My Mind's Eye, and those are little enamel numbers, and I've had them sitting on my desk for a while, and I have a hard time using numbers sometimes, so I decided to go ahead and use up a couple here. And then these sunglasses are from a crepe paper poolside chipboard collection that I got in one of my hip kits, and I just kind of pulled the glasses off because I knew I wanted to use them for this layout. So I'm kind of going through what I already have here, and I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do. I did back the picture with that aqua cardstock that came in the kit. And this kit is very old, guys. It's over a year old. So I'm really trying to work through some of my Studio Calico kits because I do have quite a few left. I'm not 100% sure how many I have. I need to go through and actually count them, but I think I have at least 10. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to also put my stuff on this piece of Studio Calico vellum. It's like a printed vellum. It's a really pretty pattern. So I'm going to use that behind my picture there. And then I'm also going to put that on top of this Studio Calico triangle paper as well. I'm just trying to make sure I like everything together there. And figure out where I'm going to put my title because I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. And I like the way that that looks there. And I like how the glasses kind of fit right there as well. And now I'm going through some more of my stuff here. This is some stuff that I pulled from Studio Calico from their Jubilee collection that they released a few years ago. And it was just a little like mini collection of stuff. But it came with some 8x8 papers and some cards and things like that. And so I had pulled that to use with this kit as well. And like that sequins and those stars, like all that stuff came with it. So I pulled that to use with this as well. And I got through quite a few things. So not everything in here is only from the kit. I did have to pull a few things from my stash, mainly because there wasn't a lot in this kit, to be honest with you. Like the those twine and ink enamel shapes right there came with it, and the rub-ons, and the papers, and the alphabets, and that's kind of it. So there wasn't a whole lot to this kit. So I had to get creative and pull stuff from my stash as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my title stuck down here. So I did use that 8x8 piece of paper behind everything else, and I think that kind of helps bring it together. And I like how the ombre kind of mimics the ombre of the background paper as well. And looking at it here, the title's kind of hard to see. It's a lot easier to, you can see it better in person. It just doesn't show up on camera all that well. But yeah. And so now I'm going to decide, I'm just going to scatter a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to scatter all these sequins. So I used up a little package of sequins here. And then I am going to use some glue dots to put those down. I've been loving using glue dots to put down sequins. It seems to hold them a lot better, and then I don't have to wait for drying time or anything. So I'm going to use some glue dots here and stick these down. I'm playing with my iPad. I'm watching The Killing right now on Netflix, which is very good, but something happened and I think my episode stopped for some reason. I'm trying to figure out like what happened. I don't know. But I got it back. It's very good though. It's slow. It's definitely a slower paced show, but it's very good, and you kind of spend the first, I think, 2 seasons trying to figure out who killed a girl who dies in the first episode of the series. And there's only 4 seasons, so I'm going to work my way through those, but it's good. And it's one of those shows where since it's not like super fast paced, I can easily watch it when I scrap because I don't have to pay 100% attention the entire time, you know? So it's a good one to scrap too. Okay, so I used one of those Twine and Ink enamel flowers next to the title as well, and now I'm using some of these cork stars. Those are from Studio Calico. I'm just gonna kind of scatter some in these corners here, and then I'm gonna use a bunch of these rub-ons as well. These are from Dear Lizzie. The rub-ons made me nervous because if you don't use rub-ons, after a while they won't work. And these, they ended up working, but I had to rub like really hard and continue to rub, and there were still some parts of it that didn't come off completely, even though I rubbed really hard. So I kind of made a mental note to myself to make sure I use up all these rub-ons with this kit so I can get them done. But so I'm going to use a row of arrows up on the top, and I'm going to use the second row down on the bottom. I just cut it in half. And as you'll see here, I'm pulling it up slowly, but I'm having to go over them again because there's pieces that are coming up and all that good stuff. So I'm doing it. I'm just doing it very carefully. So I'm going to do the second row down here. If you can hear my Brody just joined me in my room. He's walking along and making noise on the floor with his nails. While I'm doing this, I'm going to do the hearts and some dots and stuff too, so you can watch me while I do that. But while I'm doing that, I can give you an update on Brody. He's doing very, very well. He's thriving, really. He's acting more and more like his normal self and has a lot of energy. Sometimes too much. We have to tell him to calm down because he's still 12 and a half years old. He's trying to act like he's not, but he is. And yeah, he's doing really well. And our last round of testing that we did, the vet said, you know, we don't want to see him again until October. As long as he doesn't show any weird symptoms or anything pops up, then we don't need to see him again until October. So that was really good news for us. So he's doing really, really well. And one of the signs that cautioned the vet about the Cushing's disease was that he had a little tumor removed from his neck about a month before he got diagnosed, and they had to shave part of his neck there, and that patch of hair would not grow back at all. So that kind of concerned her because it had been a month and it should have been grown back by then. And now his hair is grown back now, so that's good. That's another good sign of things that are happening. So. Okay, so I got those hearts down. I'm getting these dots down too. I'm using them just like enamel dots or confetti or something, just sprinkling them around instead of using them in a row. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, my throat is starting to go crazy on me. Okay, so I'm just kind of sprinkling these around a bit. Last one. Okay, so I used up quite a few of those. And I think that's it. I don't think I do anything else. I don't do any journaling on here just because it's just a funny, you know, cute little picture of Kayla. There wasn't really a story behind it. I thought she looked really cute in it. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I do add a couple more of these little pink enamel dots here. And then I turn it off, and then I come back and I actually put down a few of these little gray hearts from the same enamel dot set that came with the numbers. So I'm going to go put those down. Those are from my Mind's Eye. Okay, that completes my layout. Thanks guys for joining me today, and I will be back again real soon with some more layouts from this Studio Calico Camelot kit. Have a great day, guys. Bye.